Hey everybody, welcome back to Hammercat Games. I'm producer Mike, and tonight is Tuesday, so of course we're playing Cities Skylines in our no car challenge. So we have Hammercat City that we're trying to develop here, and we are trying to grow Hammercat City from a tiny town, as you can see, that is our current size, up to a boom town. And if we achieve the Boomtown milestone, that's actually really critical for our city because we are playing the City Skylines No Car Challenge, as I mentioned. And no car means no private cars and no taxis. So if you're trying to get, if there's no Uber in this game either, no Lyft. So if you're a citizen of Hammercat City and you're trying to get around, you need some buses, you need some trams, you need some public transit. So what we're going to try to do is build up to a boom town, and then we can get ferries. Ooh, ferries. I've been thinking about doing actually a canal city, a little bit like an Amsterdam. That would be a lot of fun. But actually, just public transport, buses. Buses are going to be critical for us. So without further ado, let's... All right, cemetery. Yeah, we're going to have dead people piling up. Yeah, it's really exciting. That's what Boomtown has waiting for us. Advanced wind turbine. Okay. But I haven't played this game. Actually, I haven't touched City Skylines since last Tuesday. And from the looks of it, before I even hit unpause here in our tiny town, we have some folks that are upset about the crime. It looks like Hammercat City is a bit of a crime-infested, horrible place to live. Here, let me work on my desktop audio. Sorry for the scrolling. Just want to give City Skylines sound effects a little something. Don't worry about the dotted line. Find your dotted line, everyone. I hope everyone's doing all right. Tonight is Tuesday. And, oh, let me mute my loud chat. Sorry about the black screen. It's Tuesday night, so we're playing City Skylines in our no car challenge. Let's check out what do we have going on in Hammercat City. We have a bunch of crime is what we have going on. It's nighttime. I do not like the nighttime graphics. I'm not gonna lie. Police department. We have a police department, but people are still complaining. What are you complaining about the police? Look at you. You're so close. Oh, you're an abandoned building. Okay. Okay. So we are building, I guess, more police? What are you talking about? Why is this a problem? Why is this a problem? I feel like we have a police station. And it can't be that hard for the police station to travel to all these places. I mean, we have healthcare to be concerned about. Goodness knows we have fire to be concerned about. No, that's still police. We don't even have a fire department. Well, people complaining about crime can just wait. Let's press play and let's get going. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I hope you guys had a good weekend. My weekend was interesting. I threw out my shoulder. Here, Oscar Campbell says, Financial Watch, apartment rents are rising as, my Twitter died, are rising as the demand is high. Mayor is starting negotiations with local housing developers. Am I? Look at the demand for residential. It's insane. But before I expand, we need to manage. We need to manage. We have positive money, and positive money is good. So let's grow. Positive money and positive population is the name of the game here. Let's look at electricity. How are we doing? Electricity's okay, not great. Water is okay, not great, but okay. It is storming in Hammercat City, apparently, as the loud thunder cracks in my ears. Oh, those upset citizens about the police coverage just needed a moment. Here, let's check this out here. My little princess was trapped in a tree for 3 hours before the fire department showed up to save her majesty. Save the cats. Hashtag save the cats. Hashtag funny cats. Well, this is Hammercat Games, so we need to protect the kitties and protect, I would say protect the dogs, but dogs don't climb trees that the fire department needs to save. Where are we going to put our fire department? I feel like, honestly, flammable as these houses may be, oh, we already have a fire department. It's a firehouse. Okay, get over yourselves. We need to build schools. All right, let's go, people. Let's go. My apologies, Hammercat stream viewers. Yes, I know I can build canals. The thing about this is... Okay. Okay, the thing about this is... No, I don't want to open a Microsoft Office. Okay, yeah, yeah. You know, it's funny. Now I have 2 screens for my computer, and all of a sudden with streaming and everything, I feel like I need 3 screens, which is ridiculous. Nobody needs 3 screens. I know a lot of people have 3 screens, but that's probably ridiculous. People are using the parking. I love the parking usage. Okay, let's let these people not be so stupid. Let's give them some schools. And let's slow down growth, because, come on. We need to seriously pace ourselves. How are we doing with Boomtown growth? See, look at that. Reach a population of 2,600, and we're already at 1,600. We need to actually tell a story here. Let's build some schools. Yes, we're in desperate need of schools. Elementary school. Beautiful. Elementary school here. Elementary school. Is this the German one? I think this is German. Yeah. I got a bunch of mods, and I got a bunch of different looking buildings. High school, public library, community school. See, I think all of these are normal. Institute of Creative Arts. Okay. All these are normal, but this one looks different, and this one looks different. I think this is a German one. Yeah. Okay. Wir können, ja, das hier bleiben, das hier putzen, yeah. I think this is a good place for it. 10,000 bucks, so I have 36,000. We need schools. We need schools. There's no other way about it. Maybe we can put it by the highway here, though. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Look at that. Look at all those happy people. Okay, good job. How are we doing with garbage? Oh my god, garbage processing status. Ah. We're in the red. We have a landfill and we have a recycling center. You gotta work with me, people. You gotta work with me. Electricity. No, we're not using coal. Come on. It's a no-car challenge, people. So we gotta keep consistent with. I mean, if you've got no cars, then you've got to be using green electricity. 8 megawatts. Can't wait to get those. I forget exactly what they're called, but those next level wind turbines, the more advanced wind turbines. I forget what their wattage is, but it's a lot more than 8. I will say that. It's a lot more than 8. Electricity production 48, electricity consumption 33. Looking pretty good. Okay, let's check out water. Water's doing okay. Let's check our budget. I feel like our budget for water is... Oh, let's just put it at 100. There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Water, how we doing? Oh, yeah. Hey, water. What's up? Low happiness. My citizens are unhappy. Well, you know what? Now I need to build you... Oh, yeah. Now I can build you... Yes. So this is what's happening. Guys, I remember. This is what happened. As soon as the stream let off last time, I started building some footpaths. Full disclosure, footpaths are some of my favorite things to do in all of Cities Skylines. Ooh, also, I also got a new cinematic camera. Check it out. This is... Like, we have police. So I'm going to go to the police cam. So it only follows police. Check that out. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this mod. I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal yet. Here I am saying, hey, this mod's fantastic. Why don't you guys check this out? And here we go. This is cool. See, this is cool. See, our citizens are still walking about. That's why we need to build up to a boomtown so we can start getting buses. But I love this new mod so we can do the cinematic view, but it gives preference to whatever. So police is one of the examples. You can do fire. You can do planes and trains and things like that, but we don't have planes and trains yet. We have the German police. Polizei. I love it. Taking care of our crime. I love it. What are some of the tweets that are coming out? Does someone know how much energy this meter consumes? Hashtag electricity. Where are the garbage pickup trucks? Why is no one picking up the trash? What do you mean no one's picking up the trash? I don't know what to tell you, man. I've got trash facilities. Everyone's covered. Quit complaining. Maybe I'm a good mayor? Okay. So, what I wanted to do was, I wanted to start building parks, sort of. Okay? Great. I'm glad you have new service. You have parks and stuff. I'm glad. And public libraries. Yes, we also want public libraries. Okay, fine. Let's build a public library. Can we? Community school? Public library. That's good. Next to the school? Yeah, let's just do that. Little education center. Yeah? Here we go. That's gorgeous. I love it. And then if we want to extend parking, here we can just kind of extend parking down here. But these parking lots, while they are somewhat full, like this one's empty. Okay. These are empty. So we're going to need to expand parking eventually. But I don't feel like that's urgent, and we only have 5,000 bucks. So next thing. What I really want to do here is I want to build... Okay, what are you? You are a convenience store. Though you are convenient, you might... Operating normally. That's good. You're doing great. You're doing great. Why do you have parking, drugstore? I don't know why you have parking. Really, you're not going to need it. Honestly, the McDonald's convenience store, look at this. Look at that. It's a McCafe. It's gorgeous. Quiet corner shop. Convenience store. I really don't know why you have parking, and you honestly don't need it. So, I'm probably going to just delete you. Okay, so let's press pause. So, this is, in my opinion, this is magic. This is some of my favorite stuff to do in Cities Skylines. So, while there are parks, let me just talk through this real quick. Those are trees. Okay, while there are parks, look. So here's a park, and it's huge. And parks are really important. It's nice to build parks, okay? But what I found is that you can get similar benefits, but with so much better flexibility if you just build your own, okay? If you just kind of build your own walkways and paths, right? And by doing so, the citizens just end up loving it. So for example, I've torn down this building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this, and it's just like a road, but a matter of fact, it's a footpath. Okay. And I want to cross it over here. Bring access to everybody. Okay. And now let's see. What are you? Quiet corner shop. Quiet corner shop. You're identical. Okay. General store. Sorry, Quiet Corner Shop. Something else is going to end up being built here because this is too important. As much as I don't want to stop commerce, this is critical. So you see it here. If I build this here, it connects to the road, and then I love this part. And then I go into trees, and we plant trees. This is like Captain Planet and College Humor, right? Trees. Trees everywhere. Everything turns into trees. Oh, look, it's a teeny tiny tree. I love it. You know what? And when I'm not streaming, when I'm playing Cities Skylines for fun, this is what I do. I'm serious, this is what I do. I build paths. Okay, the real exciting bit is let's go back into parks. And I think this is called prefabs. Props. It's called props, sorry. Prefabs might be what the developer calls it. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take right click and you want to kind of move it around. It's already kind of placed perfectly. So we want to set this prop, which is a bench. Oh yeah, if you click on the right click, it kind of rotates it around like this. It kind of rotates it around like, you know, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4:30, 6 o'clock. You get the idea. Okay, so we want the bench to be sitting here. Okay, we need to be concerned about the rubbish, and I like this one that's got a little recycling symbol on it. Yeah. And so we want to put the trash kind of on the other side of this lamppost, and there you go. See? I wish I could zoom in more to show you. But do you see? There's a little bench. There's a little bench, and there's a little trash can. I feel like we should put a little fountain. Fountains are nice. It's so noisy. Even with all the cars forbidden, it's still... It thinks it's noisy. It ought not to be so noisy. Maybe I'll just press play. Okay. Let's go back to the trees section. Green tree. Green tree sounds good. I like green trees. I prefer green trees to yellow trees and brown trees. These look like large broccoli. Oh, you need a bench. I swear, you know, maybe this makes me a boring streamer. I don't know. I leave that up to you. But I really love putting benches and trash cans next to these lampposts. Because then at nighttime, it all lights up, and it's a park, and it's a custom park. Look, I don't... Oh. Oh, no, you didn't. Oh, no. Oh, no. That left click got away from me. And the other thing about it that I like, to be honest, is that I kind of, look, there's a jogger. There's a happy jogger, or a very fast walker. I think it's a very fast walker, but, you know, still exercise, right? See, look how it's getting to be nighttime. It's just gorgeous. And in the greater scheme of our city, well, it's really dark, so you can't really tell, but in the greater scheme of our city, this is going to raise property values. Okay? And it's just going to make everybody happier. And I mean, at the end of the day, we want people in Hammercat City to be happy. Now, we don't want to cause a fire hazard. That's something you have to be careful with too much tree placement. Are fire hazards. Gorgeous. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah, it's beautiful. And so the other thing is, like, think, you've committed your life to Hammercat City. You're a pedestrian. You know, pedestrians, they spend their time... I mean, I say this as a pedestrian. You spend your time avoiding cars. No, we don't want palm trees. It's not Los Angeles. You spend your life avoiding cars, hustling around. It's nice to have, like, a park to walk in once in a while as you're going to your convenience store, your general store, what have you. Yeah? Okay, let's rotate the camera a little bit. Let's see what's up. Let's go for maybe some smaller trees. This is where things get really Bob Ross in this game for me. If you like chill video game streams, you know, consider giving us a like and subscribe. Don't feel obligated. But this isn't your first day on YouTube. You know what to do. Kevin and I started streaming a couple months ago. We were really consistent at it. Uh-oh. I heard a bum. Oh no! We are making negative money. How did that happen? Let's investigate this negative money. What's happening with the budget? I was dozing off and... Not really, but I was dozing off and playing with making pathways, and I need to consider the budget. Electricity's okay. Water's okay. Maybe bring the water down to 90 so I'm spending a little less money. What costs so much money? Why are you only covered so much? Okay. 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 Fire say everything's a hazard? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've given you a fire station. The police seem to be doing their jobs. Fire, time to step it up. Are you losing the police versus firefighters softball game? What's happening, guys? What's happening? Education? Well, that's the thing. I added an education budget to everything. So, you know. Let's look at our budget again. Does education really need to be that high? No, not Parks and Plaza. Okay. See, and it raises the Parks and Plaza up to 880. It's not much, but me building all these custom parks, the game factors it in, you know? So I'm not anti-parks. Like, I'm all about parks. As a matter of fact, with these, oh man, if you're willing to hang out with us on Tuesdays at 7, the building has leveled up. Oh my! Tell me about the building leveling up. The Kent residence. Ooh, sounds bougie. A low-density residential building. It has 2 young adults and 1 teen. And 2 adults. Oh my. That doesn't sound like a fun living situation. So it's like 2 people in their mid-40s, early 50s. 2 people in their 20s. And 1 teen living in this residence, and it leveled up. Okay, Kent residents, I'm glad that you're the talk of the town, but it doesn't sound... Does not sound ideal. I would not want to grow up in that situation. I would not want to be the teen in that situation. What is costing us so much money? Like, I'm really happy about the education, but we are not going to go back into making loans happen. Can we raise taxes? Or people are going to be angry about that? I'm going to try 14. There's this huge demand for residential, but it's just not a ton of money. I really hope I haven't mismanaged things. I'm trying to be frugal. You really got to be concerned with this stuff. And the early look, I'm making more money. Are people complaining about taxes though? Because, you know, That does happen. 280, 300. Okay. 300. If any of you guys are Cities Skylines pros, please feel free to leave suggestions in the comments. I've played Cities Skylines a few times before. This is not my first go. This is my first go at the No Car Challenge. And... oh, yeah. Oh, it's covered. Oh, it's definitely covered. Look at that. All right. Let's build some residential for the good people of Hammercat City. People need places to live. Yeah. Let's just build there for now. That's good. And let's leave the rest of this for commercial. You never know. We might want that to be shops. Prospect Road. No, let's name this Hammer Street. Yeah? Because it's a little bit residential, but it's a little bit commercial. Get it? I need to change my keyboard to the French keyboard. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, now, I build new roads, so we know what that means. This is the No Car Challenge, so we need to ban cars. How are we doing on that Boomtown status? Not close. Not close enough. I don't know if we're going to wrap it up this episode. Suppose we will just have to see. Could also go a little long. What is the story of this episode, though? It just feels like management, you know? It's It's managing a tiny town on its way to a boom town. But with tight purse strings. Yeah? Definitely with tight purse strings. Looking forward to making you not such dirty industry there. There, friends. How we doing over here? How's the industry doing? Battery industrial, sorry. Battery industrial. Industrial zones. There are no residences in this district. Okay. Maybe I can check policies. Is there something about... well, come on. Traffic routes? Oh, that's neat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Cool. Ooh. So the thing I really want to do is... oh, see, look. Now we're making money. And then we're not spending so much money on education. People don't... come on. They don't need so much education. It's okay. It's okay. Don't make them too smart. All right. So what I really want to do is continue to build up... you see all these trees that I have built up here? This is what I want to go back to. This is what I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to build trees and make people happy. And what I found is the more I stress property value with these silly trees... ooh, looky, looky. Big pine. Please don't be a fire hazard. Please don't be a fire hazard. Look at you, you giant redwood, you. Nope. 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 You're way too big. But come on, I don't want to burn. Sugar maple. I was just talking about silver maples and how dreadful they are for city planning. I was just telling Kate about that. We agree. Sugar maples, or not sugar maples, silver maples. What are sugar maples? I don't actually know sugar maples. I don't recognize And I grew up around maples. So... But, I mean, they can't be red maples, right? I was just having this conversation with Kate a minute ago. Why isn't the local government doing anything to stop the fires? Does anyone supervise the fire safety? I don't know, sorta. Is it really that bad? Or are you just complaining? I care. No, I don't. It's video game Twitter. It doesn't count. Put these little guys here. Come on, use it as a running path. Yeah, yeah, there you go. You know, and as we get fancier, we can build up things like gazebos. Gazebos are beautiful. Everybody likes gazebos. What's wrong with gazebos? Nothing. Nothing wrong with gazebos. Gazebos are great. You can also build food trucks. What's wrong with food trucks? Nothing. Food trucks are fantastic. Does someone know how much this energy meter consumes electricity? I get it. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Your gorgeous city. Dunkin' Donuts. I love it. UPS. I love these mods. It's really simple. They just put like 2D skins and just put them around. But like for me, it's so satisfying to see Dunkin' Donuts, UPS. Like I mentioned when we started this this city together, that this is going to have a little bit of Ohio, kind of the United States generally. It's going to have a little bit of Hamburg. And it's going to have a little bit of Korea all built in. So you see this? They've just kind of naturally built the trees in, right? Because I've left some space. See, when you leave space, it's gorgeous. All right, we're making money. We're doing okay. All right, we're still flirting with our boomtown status. Budget's doing okay. People don't seem to hate the taxes. It's a good thing. Wish we were making more money, but you know. I think we're generally doing okay. Okay, I'm gonna build more of these. Let's see, what's up with this residence? The Victoria residence. Uneducated 11. I wish our city would have more parks. I'm working on it. Bro, I'm literally... What is this contraband? Alright, what is... That's right, we have to ban parking. If you're using Traffic Manager President's Edition, don't forget, hold shift when you're changing your parking status. Hold shift to do the whole road. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with these roads. It's funny, we have gravel roads for the cars, but we have nice paved roads for the pedestrians because priorities, man. Because priorities. Okay. We need to blow up one of these buildings. The Dale residence. Nobody lives there. So this Dale residence is being blown up by me. Yeah? I'm blowing it up. Yeah, I'm blowing it up. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Super. Yeah, we're doing great. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going great. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So there's 1 adult and 3 seniors and 5 teens. That's a lot of people. 3 teens, 3 seniors. That's a lot of... There are a lot of human beings living in these houses. They're just... There's nobody living in the Maple residence. And the Maple residence, sorry to say, Maple residence, not hating. No, I'm gonna hate for a little bit. Not a beautiful house. Oh, shucks. Whose house is this? Oh, man. 6 people live there. 6 people. What am I to do? Well... oh, golly. Oh, golly. Gotta make a choice. Guess it goes there. No! Check it out. It already connects. What am I talking about? It's these guys that are the issue. Okay, so this pathway connects fairly well. I dig it. You know, another thing we can do is we can actually elevate. And this gets crazy real fast. But I dig how crazy it gets. Here we go. What does that destroy? Space already occupied by what? Space occupied by what? No, I disagree. Here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna page down. It's gorgeous. It's mesmerizing. It's stupendous. No, why do we have to delete these houses? That's what I want to know. Why? Why can't you live under a walking path? What's wrong? Why are you so bougie that you can't live under a walking path? Is there something wrong with living under a walking path? I want to know. I seriously want to know. Why? Why did it have to be that way? I bet you something else will grow there. See, they want to live there. They love my city. Okay. Well, this is clearly a bit stressful. Okay, somebody's building there. Somebody wants to live here, you know? Same can't be said for you all. I'm gonna blow up your house again. You can't follow directions. So with our no car challenge, this is one of the things I want to do is I want to build these magnificent, and I mean truly magnificent, bike paths. So that's what they are. These are walking and bike paths. And they're gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. So it's up and over, okay? And I guess it didn't need to go 2 layers. But you know what? I'm just going with it for now. And it's just this great big bike path, and I'm gonna line it with trees, of course, trees. And by doing so, it's gonna raise the property value. We're gonna get we're growing in population right now, 67 per time increment, whatever. Why would it destroy this? That's what I want to know. Sometimes I don't understand what Cities Skylines is trying to do. There we go. It's gorgeous. I love these little paths. Oh, and I love that it's Hammer Street right there. It's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And look at all the people using the walkway. And I haven't even done anything with it yet. That's the amazing part. Maybe I can build a curved path. How are we doing on money? Still plus 156. Not super. But like could be worse, you know? Yeah, I feel like that house. Yeah, we're gonna knock your house down again. Sorry, bro. Just knocking that house down a lot. Ah, it's a little evil. Sorry. Oh no, now we're negative 56 bucks. Come on, we want to make money. Money is good. How are we doing on electricity? How are we doing on water? Electricity's okay. Water's great. How are we doing on schools? Are people stupid? People pretty stupid. Yep. No high school. No university. You know what? It's early in Cities Skylines, so what can you do? How are people doing with fire? They're pretty flammable. Things are awfully flammable. Let's knock down some of these abandoned buildings. You know, the other thing's weird about playing City Skylines No Car Challenge on Tuesday evenings with you guys is that I actually haven't been out in the city very much. You know, it's interesting kind of like building a city of your dreams. Oh, no. Oh, no. There's a fire. There's a fire. The Concord residence is on fire. The Cherry residence might catch fire because of the Concord residence. Concord residence, what are you doing? Well, while I'm here watching this house burn down. Oh, I have my keyboard set to the wrong language. Vans Becker Chaussee. Is that how you spell Chaussee? I'm gonna look that up. Okay, I got the Chaussee. There's a double E but a double S. And it's, yeah, Shao. I got that, just double S. And then CK I got wrong. That was very American of me. It's just K. Okay. Fonsbecker. This doesn't look anything like Fonsbecker Chaussee, but whatever. We are renaming it. You know, doing a really great job managing. Let's look at our cinematic camera. And let's get the fire cam. Let's go. Fire cam. And they're stuck in traffic. And so we're going to monitor the fire brigade showing up late. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All these dirt roads. Why are there people parking? Parking is forbidden. Stop parking on my streets. Love the walkways, though. Absolutely love the walkways. They're gorgeous. Gotta put some more trees by them. You know, say what you will about the No Car Challenge. Still a bit of traffic. You know? But they put out the fire. They did their jobs. I love these new cameras. Well, I think this is going to be Tiny Town Part 1, and then I'm going to take a brief pause. And if you guys are watching us on the live stream, stick around. We'll be back soon, but this seems to be about the length of an episode. So we're probably going to cut things off here and just say that, you know, this is early game management. Oh, gosh, another fire. Hey, but there's a fire truck right there, ready to go. Hey, what are the chances? That's pretty good odds. So, for those of you that are joining us, thanks for being here. This is your City Skylines No Car Challenge. I'm producer Mike, and it's Tuesday evening, and I'm really happy to be here with you guys, showing our Hammercat City and our development. We're doing okay, to be honest. It's just, I'm gonna hit the normal cinematic camera, and let's go. We're doing okay. I think the thing that concerns me is just our purse strings are a bit tight at the moment, to be honest. We have to really manage our funds in order to get anything done. I really like some of our early developments with some of the footpaths. I need to lay down a lot more trees there. Ugly industrial. Thank you, cinematic camera. It's absolutely disgusting. But thank you for the sound of grinding and gurgling industry. But yeah, we couldn't make it to a boomtown this episode. Perhaps it's because I was dilly-dallying around with laying down footpaths. But you know, guilty as charged. If you're gonna come around on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Brussels time, then you're gonna witness a lot of footpath building. But our no car challenge seems to be surviving. Look at these footpaths. I'm telling you guys, if we're gonna do no cars, these footpaths are critical. They're like pedestrian highways. They're really important. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of obsessively build those. I could build some of those off stream and just show you guys what I've built, but I don't think that's quite as organic. Let me know in the comments if you think that would be more fun. I just don't think it's quite as organic. So I'm going to stick to the plan and just kind of build everything live with you guys. But since we're doing no cars, since we're doing no private cars and no taxis, building up might take a little while. So I'm going to close this episode up. Again, I'm producer Mike. It's Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. local Brussels time. Feel free to join us. Feel free to like and subscribe if you like our content. We live stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Fridays, all at 7 p.m. local Europe time. And we'd love to have you around. We're a variety stream channel. We play a lot of different games. And on Friday evenings, Kevin, Kato in Motion, he and I banter. And we play co-op games. So, like I said, I'm going to take a bit of a pause and come back, and we'll continue. And hopefully we can reach Boomtown by the end of tonight. But for now, that's the end of the episode. Thanks for joining us on this City Skylines No Car Challenge, Hammercat City, and we will see you next time. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of City Skylines and our No Car Challenge. This is Hammercat Games, and my name is Producer Mike, and it's Tuesday, 7 p.m. local Brussels time, and we're glad that you could join us for our live stream. We stream every Tuesday night at 7 p.m., and that's local Brussels time, so if you are in Canada or the United States, it's your middle of the afternoon. Actually, gosh, math? Let's check the old phone. And by old phone, I mean this phone is old. But only relatively speaking. Oh, come on. It's 2 o'clock in New York. It's 2 o'clock in Toronto. And it's 2 o'clock in the greatest city in the world, Columbus, Ohio. So if you are in the middle of the workday on a Tuesday and you have nothing better to do, you can watch our live stream if you're in the United States. And if you're in Europe, it's about your supper time. So you can watch this while having your spaghetti. We are playing the City Skylines No Car Challenge. What that means is we are denying our citizens access to personal cars and taxis. There's no Uber and there's no Lyft in City Skylines. Pardon me. So what we're using is the mod Traffic Manager President's Edition, and we can select which cars are banned, which cars are forbidden from every road specifically. And so what I'm doing is every time I build a road, I ban personal cars and taxis from every road. I got this idea from the Geek Cupboard, and he's a streamer. He's a mid-tier streamer. And does City Skylines as well as other city builders and other games. And I got this idea from him, and I just thought it was too fun because I'm a pedestrian. So I live in Brussels, and I don't own a car. I have a driver's license from the United States originally, and I have a driver's license, and I have the ability to drive. As a matter of fact, we're going to go on a camping trip here soon, and we're going to rent a car. And I have to be the DD. I have to be a designated driver because I'm the one who has an active license. Even though it's a license for the United States, it's a license for the state of Indiana. I have to use that license for the rental car company because we're going with a bunch of Yankees and one Maple Leaf. We're going with 3 Americans and 1 Canadian in the car for the camping trip. So we thought for our road trip we'd take a car just to make things easier, especially with social distancing. We thought it would be a good idea to take a car. And who's going to drive? Well, one of our friends has an active license, state of New York, and mine's state of Indiana, and it's still active, so I can drive. Now, in theory, I've driven in Brussels once, and it was moving day. We rented a car to move, and that was my idea. In hindsight, it wasn't the best idea. Probably should have coughed out a little bit more money and just paid for a moving company. But anyways, that was a couple years ago. Don't have to worry about that right now. We are worried about Hammercat City. Actually, we're not terribly worried about it. We're doing okay. We're making 1,425 currency per time increment. I don't know what the time increment is, and I don't know what the currency is. But run with me here. We're making money. We don't have a lot of money in the purse, but the bank balance is $16,899, but we are making $1,400 a week. The time increment is no longer a mystery. You need to hover your mouse over things, and you discover what's inside of them. So per week, we're making a little over $1,400. Now, that could change. We were just in the red recently, so we need to keep our eyes on that. But what my goal is for this stream, previous stream, we didn't achieve Boomtown. We are still a tiny town at the moment. We have the landscaping perk, so I have been building... Where can I find it? Ooh, Music Academy, nice. I have been building non-traditional parks, but I've been building some walkways, some pathways, and because we are playing the No Car Challenge, because we're making all of our residential citizens use their cars exclusively. I'm sorry, not use their cars, use their feet. Use their feet exclusively, because we don't have public transit yet. That comes with Boomtown. That's this milestone. Couldn't be a bigger deal, right? Going from not having any buses, going from just using your feet, maybe using a bicycle, to go to using a bus. This is a big deal for Hammercat City. So we really want to achieve Boomtown here in this City Skylines No Car Challenge episode. I think this is episode 5. Don't quote me on that, though. This could be episode 6. But let's get into it. I'm going to press unpause, and we are going to get into it. During the break, I took a little break, and I went downstairs and relaxed. But also, I noticed here between Vansbecker Chaussee and Hammer Street, here on King Way and Layton Way, I noticed this place desperately needs a pavement path. Okay. Also, between Parker Road and King Way needs a pavement path. We're doing quite well with our pavement path network. We just need to keep building it. This is ridiculous because it's 2 levels high, but I don't care. We're building the city of the future, okay, people? And these people, these good people of Hammercat City, Hammercatians? Hammerkittens? I don't know. We need to find out what the name of. I feel like Ron Burgundy, San Diegans, trying to discover what the look at these people. They're embracing these footpaths. All they want is footpaths. That's all they want. They're not allowed to have cars. They just want footpaths. And I understand. So we need to bulldoze whatever house. We need to play kind of musical chairs here. Not musical chairs. That's not the right game. What is it? What is it? We need to discover which house is the weakest. Oh, weakest link. That's what we're gonna play. We're gonna play the weakest link. We're gonna select the house that has the fewest amount of residents. That's doing the least amount of good for our good Hammercat City, and we are going to bulldoze it with Mr. Bulldozer, and we are going to build in that space. We're going to build some pavement paths to try to connect these good pedestrians to the rest of their city. Now, the big thing I want to do, the big project I want to do today with you good people, is I want to talk about Evergreen Street and Anna Clark Street, and these names are temporary. And we need to build not only a footpath in between, but lots of trees, because the noise, this is all our battery right now. This is our battery. It's building us wealth and making our city sustainable so that we can take it into many squares beyond. And so all of this will have, you know, cars will be forbidden, but we'll have enough money that we can just develop. Ooh, there's an airplane. But for now, we need to manage this battery, and I feel like the way to manage the battery is to take, again, a pavement path and go right down the middle, but flank it with trees, because you see, trees are what is going to kind of dampen the pollution and the sound. You know, you can't forget sound pollution here. Here's the headphones. Look at that. Look at that sound pollution. I mean, obviously the highway is noisy, right? But look at this. Look at this. Right? Now, the residences, they don't have cars. So even though when I zoom in, the sound designers have included a bunch of that's not a lot of engine noise. I give them credit. I take it back. Feels like a little bit too much engine noise, though. Cars are forbidden. There's no cars. I don't think they're ready for the mods, right? So they've put cars low in the mix because they don't hear a lot of cars. I'm not here to really criticize the sound designers. How are they to anticipate mods, such as the Traffic Manager President's Edition? But if we look over here in the industrial area, my goodness, how noisy. Ugh. Disgusting. I hate noise pollution. Don't you? That's gross. That's really gross. Okay, so when we put big trees, especially like big redwoods and thing in between, I think that's really gonna do us right. So before we hit on pause. Where am I from? Am I from New York? On pause. Before we hit on pause, before we hit play, I want to see if I can just run a big one of these. Oh wait, it's a curved road. Let's just do it straight. What do you say? What do you say? A big one right here. Gorgeous. Look at that. That's exactly what we want. It's connected. I love it. It's connected. I love it. Look. Look, it's gorgeous. The other thing I've seen, when I've been searching online for City Skylines tips, I've seen some people make these. They make like a roundabout with cars. They make a roundabout kind of the next level up with trams or some sort of public transit. And then they make a walking path kind of weaving through that, like kind of basket weaving or whatever. So yeah, we're gonna of course have to do our best to make, especially because this is the City Skylines No Car Challenge on Tuesday evenings Brussels time, 7 p.m. here on Hammercat Games. And you guys can like and subscribe if you want to follow us, and hit the bell icon if you want to really keep track of this kind of streaming. We like to have a good banter. We like to have a good time. We post a video every day. And building these kind of walking paths, I think that's our path to victory. I think that's our path to a happy city. Now, I've got this mammoth walking path that doesn't need to be 2 stories high. I kind of don't mind it. It's ridiculous, but I kind of love it. I mean, I could break it down 1 level, but why? It's good for people's calves. You know, I have big calves, and I value that. So look at these folks. Look at these folks. Look. Heather Chapman has big calves. You're welcome. City planning at its best. Albert Lewis, huge calves. Huge calves. Max Peters. Have you seen the calves on Max Peters? I'm telling you. This guy can go to the gym, and you know the calves machine where you put the weights on the shoulders and you with your calves. Max Peters, all day, every day. He lives at the Lafayette residence, and he's an elementary school student. Oh, you're a child. Max Peters, don't go to the gym right away. Just keep walking these paths. Your calves will be huge. Oh, buddy, sorry, but Albert Lewis works. He's a guard at Frank's Fish Stick Factory. And his calves are huge. So he's a sprinter, Albert is. So he's defending Frank's from whatever kind of thievery. If you want to steal a bunch of fish sticks, perhaps Kanye West and South Park want to go steal a bunch of fish sticks, Albert Lewis is there with his huge calves, and he's ready to go, and he's ready to sprint. You can't run him down. Tony Wilson works at Goods Unlimited. Amanda Young, all of them, huge calves. We could change this from Hammercat City to Huge Calves City just based on this one. So I'm not going to change the levels. I know it's ridiculous, but whatever. But that's the kind of thing we're going to have to do here, is we're going to have to build walking paths to really embrace what the city has to offer. Yeah. So before we get started, you know what? I'm going to hit play. So now we have this developed, and I'm so happy we do, because there's a crosswalk here. So really, it's good to go, right? Now maybe I continue to build. Nope. There we go. Maybe there we go. 740 currency. I feel like it's well worth it, right? And then the one thing is here is I want to join it. That's the big thing. Maybe if I do a curved road, it'll be a little kinder to me. Ouch. Well, that's difficult because, you see, here, it's fine. Oh, the industry sound is so ugly. Oh, you know, I have some experience with these things, but they're still they're a bit finicky. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we'll come mess with that one later. I'll mess with it off stream. Let's lay down some trees. Let's do what we can. I hear that we have some unhappiness problems in Hammercat City, and that's just not gonna stand. We're not gonna have huge unhappiness problems in this good city of ours, right? Do a little camera rotate. Let's make sure we're on the right keyboard. You know, I don't mean to complain, but I'm gonna complain. I don't mean to complain, but when I moved to Brussels, I got oh my goodness. Okay, we got a mouse overboard. Okay. I got an AZERTY keyboard. It's not a QWERTY keyboard. A is in the top left corner, and that's perfectly fine. It took me a couple weeks, and I relearned how to type, and I think that kind of stuff is good for your brain to kind of fight against dementia, fight against Alzheimer's. You know, keep yourself sharp, right? Learn the AZERTY keyboard, learn the QWERTY keyboard, because the first time I learned it, I said, what is this? I have all these typing skills from QWERTY. There's also the German keyboard, QWERTZ. I mean, if it's German, the pronunciation is QWERTZ. The QWERTZ keyboard, QWERTZ or Z. My fiance would say Z because she's wrong. But yeah, working with the AZERTY keyboard, it's quite a trip. It's quite different. Okay, and now I have the American keyboard, and it's still broken. There we go. E. There we go. Good. Gotta rotate the camera, guys. It's really critical. So I feel like these giant redwoods, you know, the only time I've ever seen giant redwoods was when I was in Washington State. And they really are the most beautiful trees. And we're gonna do a bit of camping and glamping coming up here in the middle and the end of July. And really excited about that. Really excited to get back out in nature. Let's double check on our population, because our milestone today is we want to get to a boom town, and we are at a tiny town, and we're going the opposite direction. As you can see here, we have a -4 growth. What's up with that growth? Do we just have a high demand for residential? Taxes are too high. Okay, if you don't like it, you can move away. I can do my best to say about the most intolerant thing one can say, but hey, we're making positive money, so that's got to count for something, right? On this Cities Skylines No Card Challenge. You guys, this is Hammercat Games. My name's producer Mike, and we're really happy to have you here tonight. It's Tuesday. And if, oh, pardon me. I didn't mean to clear my throat with my nose on the stream. That was very rude of me. You know, if you subscribe to Hammercat Games and you hit the little bell icon, then you know that Tuesday evenings are Cities Skylines evenings, where we play our No Car Challenge. And we have a lot of fun. I might not be the best at the game, but it's just, I tell you, it's a really, sorry, I'm multitasking, and when I multitask, I can't banter. There we go. We're on it. The stream health was really low for a moment, and I was concerned, and then it was nothing. And then it was fine. You know, since I'm a pedestrian myself, I feel like, and Kato in Motion himself he's also a pedestrian. I feel like the Cities Skylines No Card Challenge holds a special place in our hearts. You know, I can't speak for Kato in Motion because he's not here to speak for himself. But if you guys want to hear from him, Friday, you can check us out Fridays. We're finishing up Trine 2 right now. There's still Trine 3 and Trine 4 to play, but spoilers, I think we're going to take a little short break off of Trine just to, since we're a variety streaming channel, just to check in with some other games potentially, right? These are still early days for Hammercat Games. So we don't know which direction this channel is going in. My preference for City Skylines is just my own. I like city planning. You know, Kato in Motion and I, Kevin, he and I actually have bonded over watching a documentary together that was about city planning. So I do feel like City Skylines is an appropriate game for us. Ooh, I should save. Saving would be good. Hammercat City. That's what we want. There we go. Yes, I wish to proceed. Okay, it's always good. Save. Save often, right? Right? So, it's really good to have you guys here on a Tuesday night. And if you enjoy this kind of banter, you know, we're a gaming channel that's just starting out, but we are not entertainers just starting out. Kevin and I are... We met as performing musicians, so we're rather familiar to entertaining folks. It's just a matter of figuring out how to do video games on YouTube. You'd be surprised. It's a formula. There's an algorithm. There are things you need to do. But yeah, we've got a lot of our episodes built up over various streams, and as of right now, we're releasing a new video every day. So if you're joining Hammercat Games right now, it's a good time to get in early, because like buying a stock at the right moment, Hammercat Games is really kicking off, and I can't get my camera to rotate, and that's not good. I can get my right clicker to work. Hey, let's rotate cameras. You know, it's a little bit technical difficulties, but not the technical difficulties that you're used to. Okay, we got that button working. We got that button working. Yes, all the buttons are working. Okay, cool. So, the things I wanted to accomplish today on this stream, I'm not really accomplishing, but you know, this is thing number one. I guess I should restate it. I am accomplishing what I set out to accomplish. It's just not a lot. There were 2 or 3 things I really wanted to get done. Now, if we're gonna grow to 2,600, so I want to stop the episode when it's at 2,600 population, and we are at 2,115. And why is the population growing? Because we are expanding residential, okay? So that's pretty critical right here at this juncture. Now, if I extend Underhill Way to our right, I feel like that's gonna help us grow. Commercial's pretty ready to go. Demand is starting to even out. Ooh, I'm hitting pause. It's already paused? Okay. Check this out. Watch this. Watch. Now, what I want to do is I want to take a footpath. Now, check it out. Because this building was abandoned, that's critical. You don't want to just delete buildings that are working perfectly for you, but this building was abandoned. So, hey, building. Go make like a tree and leave, right? Get out of here. Now, this is not a curved road, just a normal road. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Look. Looky, looky. Beautiful building. Not beautiful building. Beautiful footpath. Gorgeous. Okay. Now, let's be very judgmental as to how these houses are performing. Okay. 3 teens, 2 young adults, 4 adults, 2 seniors. Wow, that house is full. Wow. We're not bulldozing you. Children 1, teens 3, young adults 4, adults 6. My goodness, your house is full. Your house is full. Your house is full. And your house is full. Is your house full? Your house is full. Good golly. Good golly. I don't want to make you guys homeless. I really don't. What about you? Oh, you're almost empty. Let's bulldoze you. The Cherry Residence. All right. Cherry Residence, goodbye. Wonderful. That worked out really well. Okay, here we go. Ooh, let's build a curved road. I think that's for the best. Nope, that demolishes everything. Okay, all right. And then here, yeah. Beautiful. Okay, back to straight road. Looky. It's connected and it's got a nice little curve to it. Okay, I love it. Okay, somebody needs some benches. It's happening. Guys, this is the City Skylines No Car Challenge on a Tuesday evening with producer Mike. You know, as far as I can tell, we are the only ones on YouTube who are currently running a live City Skylines No Car Challenge. That's kind of a unique experience, right? City Skylines is a well-covered game for good reason. I really love City Skylines. I have a lot of respect for Paradox Games. The No Car Challenge is it's pretty tricky, as you can tell. Our money is not plentiful. Now, I played this game on normal, and it's a lot easier. It's my first time playing the No Car Challenge, so I respect my adversary. What can I say? But, you know, if this is your first time at Hammercat Games, don't be afraid to hit like and subscribe and the little bell icon. You know, we're just starting out. Ooh, I forgot a bench. There we go. And find another bench. I hope you find us entertaining. And if you find that we're terrible, just, you know, hit the thumbs down. That's why that button's there. If you find that I'm terribly annoying for begging you to like and subscribe, that works too, you know? But, you know, it's 2020, so I'm going to be clever, and so is Kevin, and we're going to try to join the 20 teens in this phenomenon that is live streaming video games. Okay, where's my bench? Where's my bench? There we go. There we go. I don't want to make people sit the wrong way. Even though they're not real people, even though they're just, like, prefab, low poly game assets, I still don't want them sitting the wrong way on a bench. That just seems rude. We're not trying to be rude here on the Hammercat Games City Skylines No Car Challenge, Hammercat City. Let's plant trees. Guys, let's press play and let's plant trees. Let's embrace the chaos. It's gonna happen. Hopefully our money stays in the positive, and let's plant some trees. We're good at planting trees. Might not be good at running a city, but we're good at planting trees. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's plant some trees in the middle of the night. Are you jogging? Oh, no, you're just walking very quickly. Actually, I can't tell. I can't tell what you're doing. But whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I mean, if that's what you want to do. We try to give our... Oh, is there a missing trash can? That can't happen. We have -7 people living here? That doesn't make sense. I mean, I suppose we could build more residential, but... Ooh, more people are moving in. -15, that's not good. How are we going to get to our goal, to our milestone, if we don't start... Ooh, nice. Okay, we need more residential. Sorry, I just zoned out. This is honestly, this is what I do when I play the game for fun. Is I build a bunch of footpaths, and I place trees, and I place benches, and it makes me happy because the world is complicated, and when I can just play Cities Skylines, usually not the no car challenge because it's too difficult, and I can just lay down some trees, then I'm in my happy place. Yeah. So, thanks everyone for joining in this happy place. And, you know, all the likey and subscribey and all that. Oh yeah, look at these trees with the flowers. You know, I could get real ASMR up in this stream. Just by the very nature of what we're doing. Get it, nature? Nature? What we're doing? If I have jokes, they are in the style of Dad. Yes, I have one style of comedy, and it is Dad humor. Even though I have yet to have children. I'm preparing for the inevitability of telling dad jokes. Quite frequently. Guys, I love Hammercat City. I love Battery Residential. I'm looking forward to expanding beyond Battery Residential and into proper residential endeavors. But, you know, for now, perhaps we should check out what, like, actual problems are going on in the city. But, you know, when I'm placing down trees, I don't really care. Is that bad? Is that good? It's a video game. Am I supposed to have fun? I think so. Thanks for walking on our footpath. I really like it when you walk on our footpath. Please continue walking on our footpath. Enjoy. Is it a good footpath? Is it enjoyable? Were there enough trash cans? Are there enough benches? Does someone know how much how much this energy meter consumes electricity? Can you please start talking about my footpaths? I'm a little offended that you're not talking about my footpaths. I've put in so much effort and work into our footpaths. We are growing very slowly. I feel as though perhaps I could build more residential. I just don't want to expand so quickly that I can't manage things. It's also, I don't mean to complain, but it's also nighttime, and it's hard to grow things when it's nighttime. Okay. -4 population. Okay, we need to expand. So let's get real here. The commercial section is doing fine. It's like this road here needs to... What's the name of this road? Belmont Drive. Belmont's the name of a university that I looked at, but I didn't end up going to. Capital is the... Oh, I have to change my keyboard. Capital... Oh my gosh, I have to change my keyboard not to US, to French. Okay, there we go. Capital with an AL. That is the first university I went to. I ended up graduating from Ohio State, but I went to Capital University at first. So Capital... No, here we go. It's Belmont Drive. It's the Capital Crusaders. I think, right? It's Capital... Oh, so... I mean, I went to the music conservatory, so I didn't pay attention to sports very much. I think I watched one football game there. It was also in Columbus, so it's like we're all Ohio State fans, so we didn't pay too much attention to Capital sports. Sorry, I'm not trying to speak ill of D3 sports. It's just was my experience. Crusader Drive. Let's call it that. Although I think they also had a street called Belmont. I know Livingston was near there. But anyways, we are going to build Crusader Drive. It's still called Belmont? No. Crusader Drive. There we go. We're going to build Crusader Drive out here to meet Prospect Road. It's Hammer Street. Why are you called Prospect Road? What? I don't understand why you're Prospect Road. You're Hammer Street, right? Let's double check our cars situation. Oh no! We have some places where cars aren't banned? Okay, let's pause the game. See, this is the trouble with Cities Skylines No Car Challenge. Is sometimes you build roads and you forget. Sometimes I forget. I am guilty of that. Why are you called Prospect Road? I don't get where you begin and Hammer Street ends. I really don't get it. I really don't get it. But maybe it'll become more clear as I... Okay. We're doing well. Here. Yeah, everything's banned. Everything's good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We have an abandoned building. Guys, I thought this would be easy breezy to go to 2600 in an episode length, but you know, could be wrong. Okay, so we have gravel roads. Okay, let's go on to the edge. 200. Okay, we've got 15,000 bucks. Can we build the infrastructure? Let's double check. Because, you know, here we keep building these wind turbines, but... Okay, finally. We need to build more water pumps soon. Really? There's another abandoned building? Who abandoned what? What's abandoned? What? I dare you to abandon a building because I'm just gonna bulldoze you and build more footpaths. So really, like, if that's your prerogative, man, good for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh geez, 7 young adults. Wow. Not a ton of people are living at the Sheffield residence. Let's bulldoze it. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do this, and let's run from here all the way to there. Oh wait, can I? No, I can't build it over it. That'd be really sweet. I love it. And you just build houses around that. Whatever. You're doing fine. I need to find a way better name for Anne Clark Street. Bonsberg shall see. Why are you there? You're there. Oh, it's because you're an L curve. And then Hammer Street, and then Hammer Street, and then... Okay. 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 I'm a little confused as to street names. Like, why Hammer Street ends here, and why Prospect Road... Anyways, whatever. Doesn't matter. Right. So we're doing fine. Let's... Yeah, and it's a nice, healthy... Do you see the space in between? That kind of... It enables us to really build those footpaths. Okay, now here's going to be the bank buster. Check this out. 1160. I love it, though. It's critical that we build this kind of road infrastructure. Now, I can build this road, yes, easily. Also this road. No, I don't want to... I hate this when it... Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. See, that's beautiful right there. Because of the clearance, because of the height of the pedestrian way, it enables us to make two little roads there. That's critical. That's killer. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, cool. From here, I say we actually cut in and make little neighborhood side streets. 10,000 bucks. We're still in the positive. I know our taxes are high for a little tiny town. Our taxes are awfully high. But maybe if I start with a walking path here. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you can't... It's almost like with the No Car Challenge, we have to think of the walking path infrastructure ahead of time. I mean, some might consider it ridiculous, but it's important. It's not too expensive either. It's just... And that way, if we build the walking path infrastructure... What? See, look at that. See, that's like what a park looks like. Sorry, I'm just zooming in on stuff. Please stay in that square, please. Yes, in that square. Come on. Yes, that square. Yes. You know, it's a lot to work on walking paths, but I still feel as though it's critical because we're asking people to be such pedestrians. We're asking them to have such a pedestrian experience that it kind of behooves us as city planners to prepare for that. So that requires footpath infrastructure. And I am A-okay with that, especially watching their little cartoon animations crossing these footpaths. Nothing wrong with a bunch of footpaths. I love it. I mean, it's very grid. I know. Whatever. It's beautiful, though. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's ramp this down. Yeah. Let's be beautiful. Looky. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah. I love it. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, And then we can have a footpath all the way. No, okay. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. And then we can footpath all the way to here. Again, the no car challenge is, oh my gosh, we're down to 6,000 already. See, it's, you know, we're just building footpaths, which are typically very inexpensive, but they'll cause you trouble in the pocketbook, especially early game. Oh, man. Okay, I want to build a big old curved road here. Big old curved footpath road here. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I feel like we could have more buildings in here, especially because we're trying to build our, you know, as much as I'm all about the footpaths and the beautification, I do also wanna, you know, build up our actual city infrastructure. How to do this. That's pretty good. And then the rest of this can just be a park. That's perfectly fine, guys. I don't mind. Okay. Now, let's build pipes. Gosh, I hope I don't run out of electricity. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried. But you shouldn't worry. It's Tuesday evening. It's 7 p.m. Brussels and Paris. In Berlin time. I like Berlin. I mean, I lived in Hamburg, so I'm a little biased. But just to let you know what time we are in Europe. And it's no longer that time. It's a little later, but that's when we start our streams. We need humans to live here. We need people. Humans, please come to Hammercat City. So we're building Hammercat City. This is a Cities Skylines no car challenge. I am producer Mike, and I'm here on behalf of Kato in Motion and Hammercat Games, which is our relatively new games streaming channel. We like to have a good time. We're a variety game streaming channel. We post a video every day, at least every weekday, and we'd love it if you guys enjoy our content to consider liking and subscribing. What is going on here? Okay, this is another footpath I wanted to build. I'm gonna hit pause, unpause, and we're gonna speed things up a little bit because I want people to move in. Come on. It's Boomtown time. Let's boom. Let's boom it up. Come on. Go to the space I want you to go to. No. There's this really subtle space here. Come on. Choose the space. Choose the space. Oh, come on. My little princess. Okay, you're complaining about the fire department. Guys, I think we're pretty covered. I think you just need to be more patient. Okay, this irritates me. Is when I love City Skylines, but when I try to choose exactly the right spot, it won't let me. Oh, maybe that's because it's curved. Okay. And it's not this, it's not this. It's the in-between spot. Whatever. Let's... I don't see why that's going to bulldoze the building. Whatever. It's going to bulldoze the building. Get over yourselves. I like the cross pattern. I like it. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Let's see. Let's see which one of these houses is... Okay. Okay. Somebody doesn't like it when I stream. Okay, Cities Skylines. Calm down. You have lots of people living at your houses. You have lots of people living at your houses. I'm just going to judge you based on your animation that you're kind of small. And so I'm going to hit pause. And we're gonna say that the pain's gonna come slowly. Very sorry. I'm very sorry. No, not 2-lane gravel road. No, we're gonna go here. And we're gonna build some more footpaths. Guys, I'm telling you about the footpaths. Like, I know I'm a little crazy on the footpaths, but I mean, it's the no car challenge. You know? What are we to do? What are we to do but prepare our pedestrians? Why does your backyard need to not have a footpath in it? Why is that your property right? Oh my goodness. Oh my good golly. Okay, so if I do a straight path, it's a problem from here. It connects. It's so beautiful. Okay, go. And build a tiny house there, please. Okay. And eventually we're going to want to replace... We built new roads and we didn't ban cars. Okay, pause. I always forget. You can tell this is my first time playing the Cities Skylines No Car Challenge. So, what is the Cities Skylines No Car Challenge? You might be asking. That's a great question. I'm going to answer it for you because you asked the question. And I'm so happy that you asked that question. And I'm happy that you're here at Hammercat Games. And my name is Producer Mike. And we stream every Monday and Tuesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Brussels and Paris and Berlin local time. And you should like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so that you can follow us. So this is the Cities Skylines No Car Challenge, and you might be asking, what does that mean? The challenge means that you have to ban all of these guys' taxis and all of these guys' personal passenger cars. So in Brussels, for example, they have like Sundays where where you're not allowed to use your passenger automobile, like your personal automobile, on a certain Sunday. They do it like a couple times a year. And I think it's to prove a point. There's so much reduction in noise pollution. As we can see here, bruh. Check it out. There's like almost no noise pollution because there's no cars. It's amazing. There's a lot of reduction in air pollution. From what I've heard, there's a little bit of reduction in water pollution because of the runoff. And look, cars are convenient. I have a driver's license. I currently don't drive a car and own a car because I live in a place with good public transit. And I grew up in the United States and in a small town in Ohio. And I ended up moving to Columbus, which is like a big city, but it has public transit. It has buses. But not to speak ill of Coda, they're just underfunded. I mean, Columbus is just a city that prioritizes cars, you know? My best friend works for Coda as an engineer, as a technician, and I'm not trying to speak ill of the organization. It's just there's only so much you can do with so much funding, with so much prioritization, and the people of Ohio have chosen cars as their way of getting around. And that's convenient, but it's noisy. It's convenient, but it causes a lot of pollution. It's convenient, but you end up occupying a lot of space in a wonderful city with parking lots, you know, with street parking, with parking lots, etc. So I do love driving a car. As I mentioned in the previous episode earlier in the stream, I was talking about how we're going to take a road trip, and I could use my American driver's license, and I'm going to drive myself, my fiance, and friends couple, and we're going to go camping, which is a really friendly kind of lockdown, like social distancing vacation. So and plus just seeing nature is gonna be nice. I spend all day in front of the computer, so getting to kind of unplug, I think will be really nice. I'm gonna save my game because my computer is flipping out. This whole running the stream and running the game is making my computer flip. And so let's make sure we save early, save often. Let's grow. Let's go and let's grow. How we doing as far as banning cars? We doing okay? Okay. How we doing? Do I see any? But the problem is parking now. That's the problem, is parking. So residential is low, so I have to keep building other things. Okay. Let's make the parking forbidden. I mean, we have high taxes. Oh man, we are making money, which is amazing. I love it. I love that we're making money, because that's just like when we start doing public transit infrastructure, I'm just gonna go wild. I mean, I love pedestrian footpaths as much as the next City Skyline person. Maybe even more. But when it comes to, I mean, buses aren't the most glamorous, but City Skylines really has some amazing public transit, and there's some stuff that I've only skimmed the surface of in my games before. Like, I barely touched on blimps, and I really want Hammercat City to just be okay. Still the same complaint about the fire department. How are we doing with the fire department? Gosh, pretty flammable city there, Hammercat City. I mean, I guess we got money, but like, I feel as though our citizens are kind of dumb. We should make them less dumb. Okay, let's increase the budget for water. Okay. See, let's increase school to 90. Let's see how that goes. Okay. How smart are you guys now? We're still growing. You know, we might be able to finish this episode. We might be able to get to Boomtown. Boomtown's really going to be a critical juncture. Let's try to build some commercial. I think we can build some commercial just in these little lots here. And that might satiate the need. Oh, also this lot. Look. Okay. Check it out. Water's covered. Oh, yeah. They're gobbling that up. Looky, looky. Well, you can see it better in this view. Oh, yeah. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Electricity.